Another exercise I would like to do is called emptying. And I mentioned sometime before that we go through the world and we are bombarded by the imprints of everybody around us, but also by all the information we receive. The conversations in our head that we participate in all leave their mark. And in your body, in your spirit, everything that you interact with leaves, you could say, a permanent mark. It leaves a record. And that record may be something you want to keep. It's a lesson you've learned. It's part of your evolution as a being here. It's become wisdom for you. But there are also other impressions that really are not things that we really want to hold on to. They're just unpleasant. They're just immaterial to where we're going. There may be a violent movie that we saw that entertained us for a moment, but really isn't something we want to carry with us. An unpleasant interaction on the street, a memory of something which shamed us, or where we feel resentment or a grudge. All of this stuff are things we would really like to empty from ourselves so that we can get back to that clear essence of ourselves. So emptying is the beautiful technique we call that. And I like to begin by putting your feet on the ground and touching them to the ground so that we are grounded. And since the legs, in one form or another, are what carry most of us everywhere, we start by imagining everything in our legs opening up and letting go and draining like a spigot into the ground. And that's not a silly idea, because there are all these little energy centers on the bottom of our foot, acupuncture meridians that go to each of the toes, energy centers in the center of the foot. Reflexologists will recognize that the foot represents almost every part of the body. But the earth is a place where everything recycles here. So anything you let go that goes into the earth will recycle, will be used by the earth, it will be repurposed by all other living creatures and find its true way. And we don't have to hold on to it. So using your breath, opening everything up, just let all the motion and the commotion of the day, all the places you've gone, and all the things you've moved around to, just empty into the earth. Nothing is lost, so you're not going to lose anything in your memory that's vital to you. Everywhere you've driven, touching the gas pedal and the clutch pedal, every place you've walked or run or biked to. As you do this, it's not uncommon for the memory of the day's travels to come into your mind. And as they do, you can thank that event, that memory, for being in your life. And you can breathe it out using your imagination back into the universe and let it go. If you really want to be very cool about it, you can imagine it as an offering to the earth, as a thankful offering of returning to the earth, an event, an experience that you had that day that you're grateful for, but you don't have to own. And as you do that, many times you're going to start to feel all of your muscles relax in your legs. The joints are going to open up, the bones are going to fall back into their proper position, and you are going to feel your feet in contact with the earth in a more stable way. We call that experience being grounded. The second part of it is putting your hands on your knees, where your hands are on the knees, and just allowing all of the activity that you did with your arms and your shoulders to drain again through the scapula, the shoulder, the elbow, into the knees, and then through the knees and feet into the earth. So you're going to let all the activity of the day drain out of you, emptying it. And again, you may find all kinds of things you did that you'd forgotten about, people that you interacted with that you'd forgotten about. You can see them, thank them, breathe them out, and give them back to life where they came from. And as you do that, your shoulders will lighten up, and your elbows and your hands, as you drain all that out. And being just as you've been grounded, now you will come, as you do this, emptying to a place of stillness where the activity has calmed down. And we're going to go through about 3 other points in this meditation of emptying today. So this is kind of the first level of emptying.